Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. All right, so we got game number 21 between the Montreal Canadiens in Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. What I think is a trap game because here's the stats for Chicago. Chicago's 4-1-0 in their last 5 versus Montreal. They're 12-2-1 in the last 15, and that goes back to the 2013-14 season. And they're also 8-2 in their last 10 at the United Center versus Montreal. Max Domi is their first line center, and he's having a good season. Jared Tenorti is a top 4 defenseman. These guys got to be motivated. On the flip side of that is Kirby Dach's return to Chicago, so you got to figure Dach is probably really motivated in this game for Montreal to win and for him to do well. There's a lot at play, but I still feel this is a trap game for Montreal. We'll see how it works out. Sam Montembeault will make his second start in a row. What else is there? There is a line change. If you watch the pregame show, I said there were no line changes. It turns out there is one, and that is Armia and Slavkovsky flipping positions. So Slavkovsky will go back to the 4th line wing, and Armia will slide into the 3rd line wing. So there you go. That's the change. And that actually confirms something that Slavkovsky was moved up to the 3rd line, not the 2nd line, because depends where you look at it, it shows you the lines, if they're accurate or not, whatever. But yeah, he was on the 3rd line. He's back on the 4th. So that is a little disappointing, I would think, for a lot of fans. Arbor Jacki is in the lineup, so that's good. And we'll see how it works out. But I do believe there's a bit of a trap game for Montreal. Let's see who's here. And I'll answer any questions you guys want to throw at me. We got about roughly 10 minutes till start time, till the puck drops. Daryl Adams. Rick, hope Habs win today. The way Savard is playing, should Habs eat some of his contract and get rid of him? No, they won't do that. First of all, they are very pleased with Savard. And secondly, they will not eat salary on anybody beyond one season. So if you're not on an expiring contract, they're not going to retain salary on anybody that's not. So that's not going to happen. Plus, I mean, from what I read, they're very happy with Savard. Habs Guru says go Habs go. Harry Rice, hey Harry, how you doing? Maritime, how you doing, Maritime? Hope Dak shows his past team what he can do. You got to figure he's got to be really motivated here. Marty coaching against our old assistant. Oh, that's another fact I didn't really put in there. Luke Richardson is the head coach to Chicago. He left Montreal to do that. So, there's a lot at play here between the two teams. Hey, Max, how you doing? I still think that this is a trap game for Montreal. I really do. So we'll see if I'm right. I hope I'm wrong, but I have a feeling I might be right here. So, like I said, I have them Chicago 4, Montreal 2. That's how I have it. My prediction. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Listen, if Montreal loses, that's fine with me, really. But the thing is, I want at least an entertaining game. To the end, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see them blown out and stuff like that, because that's really boring to have to watch that. So, and when you're doing what I'm doing here, it's a lot harder. All right, so they're just showing the players warming up and shit. So we should have a puck drop in less than 10 minutes now. Unless there's a ceremony. Now, it is Thanksgiving, so there might be a ceremony there. I don't know, but we'll see. It's fine. Maritime, you can make your guess. It doesn't count, though, for the contest. Sorry to say. Only in the pregame show. But Maritime is saying Habs 4, Chicago 3, Dak with the first. Alexandra, will there be a live stream from the match? No, there will not be live. I know what you're asking. What you're asking is, am I showing the game? No, I'm not showing the game. I will be doing some play-by-play. I will be doing commentary, and we'll be talking to everybody in the chat. But can't show the game because if I show the game or play the audio, it's a copyright issue. And quite frankly, I'm not dealing with a copyright issue and losing my channel over a game. That's how it works. If you do want to watch it, though, NHL66.com. Go there. You're going to get the game. It's a beautiful stream. Best I can tell you. Or you can do that and listen to and participate in the chat. All up to you. While you're here, if you don't mind giving a thumbs up, I would definitely appreciate that. And ask away any questions you may want to know about. If I can answer them, I will. If I don't know the answer, I will tell you that I don't know the answer. I will not. I always joke that I'll lie to you, but I don't lie to you about stuff that I might not be accurate sometimes because, I'm not an insider. I read a lot. I try to find out everything I can about the Habs, but I'll tell you what I know, and I'll tell you I don't know if I don't know. And all that, everybody left the room. Yay, Rick's all alone. So we should have a fun game here. I think it'll be a fun game. It's a Thanksgiving weekend day. These are two storied teams, right? Two original six teams. A lot of history there between them. It should just be a fun game to watch, I think. Montreal usually gives us that. Chicago is playing about where I guess everyone thought they'd be. They're at the bottom of the league. I think third from the bottom, I think, is where they are. Hopefully Montreal doesn't play down to a lower team, which is what I'm usually afraid that they'll do. They did that the other day. They didn't do it against Columbus, but they did it the first time against Columbus. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of game they give us today. A rare afternoon match. I don't think Montreal's record in the afternoon is great. So there's that plays into this here too, as far as it being a trap game. So please talk to. No, come on. People are leaving by the droves. You're leaving by the droves, but you should be coming in. Listen. Yeah, it should be a fun game either way, right? We'll have fun. I'll try to be entertaining. That's all I can do. So if you're here, please give a thumbs up. Please stay and please ask a question and talk to me in the chat. That would really be nice. And the game should be starting. I would think within 5 minutes, but because it's Thanksgiving, there may be some kind of a little ceremony thing. Anyway, I'll put my headphones on so I know what's going on over there. And we'll find out when it's going to start. So I don't know if anybody's here that was not in the pregame show. What do you guys think of the game? How it'll turn out? Does anybody out there agree with me that this is probably, you can consider this a trap game for Montreal? Even though, listen, Montreal's not in a playoff position, so but they're much higher than we thought. They're at 18th in the league right now. So they're just outside of a playoff spot, surprisingly. And with Chicago being a team that's right near the bottom, this is a trap game for Montreal. I'll stop saying it once the game starts anyway. Hopefully I won't say it after that. They're showing the goalies. Soderblom, record, not great. Monty with really good numbers. He's got better numbers than Allen. He's 4-2-1 with a 2.57 goals against and a 9.22 save percentage. So that's pretty good. Can he keep that up all year? Don't know. But so far he is. And I think this could be a game where he could excel if it wasn't such a trap game. But I think, Monty could do well here. It's his second start in a row. So we'll see what he does. He could sort of maybe he's going to make a push to start more games and whatever, I think the Habs, what's the word I'm looking for? In the perfect world, would love it if Monty could play half the games and Allen play half the games. Allen's way more effective when he's in that kind of a situation. So we'll see. Anyway, puck drop is about to happen. It just did. Montreal wins the draw. Chicago in their retro reverse jerseys, I think. Because I never seen those before. All right, so Montreal's in the Chicago zone. They got possession. Puck comes out. I don't know the numbers on the Chicago players. I mean, I know some of them, Max Domi Easy's number 13. Hasn't changed. You see the Domi shirt behind me. Okay, Montreal just crossed the line, but Armia could not hold on to the puck. He's fighting for it in the corner with Anderson. Anderson gets it up to the point. Gooley's got it at the other side. His shot kind of hit the Domi, I think, and sort of just dribbled in. And Chicago clears it. Montreal coming back. Suzuki. He hits the backboards and get the puck to the other side. And doesn't work. Chicago coming the other way. Gooley just took a big hit against the boards behind the net. Whistle for an offside against Chicago. Chicago. Brick don't sing songs. Jesse Perron. No, I'm not showing the game. Sorry. Go to NHL 66. I just answered Brandon and Jesse. 2 for 1. There you go. Hey, Sean, how you doing? I don't think it's a trap game if the Habs play the way they can. They will win. If they don't, they won't. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just saying that, it looks like it's a game Montreal should win. But we'll see how it ends up. That's what I'm saying is a trap game. It's going to go work against them. But the game is still yet to be played, and that is where the truth is in the game being played. So we are almost 2 minutes into this game. There are no shots on net, and there is no score, obviously. Montreal over the line. Dadonov to, I think it was Dvorak. Almost his backhand didn't, I think went wide. Montreal didn't still have possession. Out into the center. Montreal picks it up. They backpedal into their own end while they change up. Here we go. Savard cross ice to, I don't know who that was, but it didn't hit the mark. And the puck came out. Montreal, Evans sent it back in. Not offside, but Chicago sends it back. It's just going back and forth between. There's no flow like for any team. There's nobody keeping possession very long here. It's in Montreal's end now, though. Up to the point, shot, kind of weak, went wide. Montreal sends it out. Slavkovsky over the line, takes a bit of a hit. It wasn't a hit as much as he ran into somebody. It lifted right off the ground, too. Chicago with it. Montreal changed up. They come out, stretch pass, hits his guy, and then bounces off. So no icing. Montreal picks it up. Gooley behind his net. Passes up to the point. Puck comes out, but not cleanly. And then Montreal picks up the errant puck. And a score. Edmondson to, I don't know who. Who is it? Either Monahan or Armia. So somebody had Armia. I got to see that again. Anyway, Edmondson and somebody just they're showing Edmondson, but I don't think – did Edmondson get that? I got to see that again. Here they're showing it. Yeah, Edmondson with the tip. It was a give and go. That's what I didn't see. So a give and go, I think, with Armia. Edmondson with the first goal. Montreal up 1-0. And that's his first of the season, so – and someone just slid into the boards heavy and got up a little slow. That's Slavkovsky? No, Armia. So only one shot in the game. That shot scored a goal, and Montreal's up by 1. Almost 4 minutes in. Chicago keeping possession here, a little bit of pressure, and as I said, that Montreal steals it away at the boards. They come out. Monahan to Anderson. He had to glove that, but he couldn't hold on. They go into the corner. Chicago picks it up, sends it up to the point, and they get it out. Montreal picks it up in their own end. It was a loose puck. Caulfield cross ice to, I don't know who that is. He come up all the way up over the line. Shot. It's probably Suzuki or Dak. Anyway, Dak didn't get the first goal, so that was a bit like even the first line here, Suzuki Caulfield. That's the first time I noticed Caulfield out there. So don't know what's up with that. Oh, I forgot this new light. I got a new light. There you go. Better light on my face. I got this new ring light at the dollar store, $5, and it works pretty good. Just a little bit in my eyes, but other than that, not so bad. All right, so we got now 4 minutes and 40 seconds in. It's a 1-0 game for Montreal. Only one shot on goal. Chicago in. There goes the second shot on goal. Monty makes the save. Hangs on. We'll have a face-off in front of him. All right, so 18 people in the room. Please talk to me. We'll talk in the chat while I do play-by-play and commentary, and it's all part of one package. So what do you guys think of the game so far? Are you surprised Montreal is up by 1 so early in the game? And do you still, if anybody thought my thought about a trap game was legit, which I still do, you still think that this could be a trap game? I still do. All right. That's not bringing any response, but hey. Maris. Hey, Maris. How you doing? Go Habs, go. They're going. 1-0 lead so far. Just over 5 minutes in. Let's see if Chicago can recover or not, or Montreal can put up a second goal, which would be nice. And make no mistake about it, I'm calling it a trap game, but I really want Montreal to win. I don't want to see them lose. I never like to see them lose. Galley and somebody give and go. Guy hangs on, gives it to Dvorak. Dvorak gets a shot from, from the goal line, really close in, saved by the goalie. I don't even know who the goalie is. Soderblom. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, they clear it out. Chicago to center ice. Montreal picks it up. Jack-Eye backing up into his end in front of the goalie and waiting for everybody to change up and get ready. And he comes out, passes it to Kovacevic. His stretch pass doesn't hit anybody, but Caulfield races in to get it. So no icing. Jack-Eye with a shot. Hits 2 guys. Gets it back at the line, keeps it in. Caulfield with it at the half wall. He loses it. It's in the corner. Dak picks it up. Drops it to the point. Shot. And I don't know if it went off the 2 guys in front or the goalie got it straight up, but the goalie gloved it and is hanging on for a face-off. So that was the first exciting kind of action in this game so far. It's been kind of I want to say boring game so far, but that was exciting, not just because it's Montreal that got the chances, but was only 1 shot apiece up to now, so I think they got 1 or 2 shots in there anyway, at least 1. Doubled up on the shots. Sean, I think Dak's super motivated, don't you think? If I'm Kirby Dach, I'm super motivated. I bet he's got money up on the board for the win. Whoever gets the winning goal will get the money. That's usually what happens there. He's got to be really motivated. So I also expect that he'll score. If somebody on that line is going to score, I kind of think it'll be Dach. I'm hoping it's all of them. I don't know. I still don't see that. I don't see anything to change my mind yet that it's a trap game for Montreal. That's what I'm saying. I hope it does happen, though, but not yet. All right. It's a holiday weekend in the States, hence the early afternoon Friday start. Let's celebrate. If you're a smoker, join me. A little Jack hair in the afternoon. I hear him. I just lit him up. He's crying. No, it burns. Dumb joke. I didn't see any kind of like a fan thing. I don't know. He was only there 3 years. His first 3, he didn't really do that much there. I'm not surprised he didn't get some huge thing happening for him. So I hope he wasn't disappointed, but I hope he gets a goal so he can get his revenge. Listen, he's in a much better situation in Montreal. I think actually he's quite happy that they traded him. Personally, I know that's what I think. A little pressure here by Chicago, moving the puck around, looking for an opening. Almost came, but the guy couldn't hold the puck on his stick. I think it was Athanasiou. Slavkovsky, Goulet and Slavkovsky, they get the puck away. Montreal comes in. Pizzetta almost got the pass. Would have been a good shot or chance for a goal, but it got stolen away by, I think, Athanasiou. Right, he's at the side of the net. Domi there with him. They got a couple of chances. Almost got the puck out. Guy keeps it in at the line. I don't know who that was. So they're still moving the puck around. That's Chicago and Montreal's end. Maybe I shouldn't say end. It kind of sounds weird. Zone. Savard just got the puck and got it out. Actually, I don't know who was sliding in there, got it out, but that was Pizzetta. Habs going change up. Chicago's backed up into their zone, also waiting for their guys to change up. They come out, stretch pass to the blue line. Got knocked away by Matheson. He's got possession behind his net, trying to get away from somebody. Sends it back to Savard. Back to Matheson, and Matheson comes out. Nope, pass over to Savard. They come out with it. Over the blue line. Savard's still with it. And he loses it there at the half wall. Chicago coming back the other way. They dump it into the corner. And he delivers a big hit on the guy that sent it into the corner. Monty makes a save there while I was talking. Puck is out center ice. Chicago comes back the other way. A centering pass did not hit his man, but they still keep possession. Shot from the blue line. Save Monty, but he couldn't corral the rebound. They get another shot, and Montreal clears it out. And there will be a whistle. I'm not sure why. It might have gone out and bounced back in, like hit the player off the bench and bounced back in. I think that's why the whistle. So Monty made the save. I thought the rebound, but it hit somebody. So he only had the one save, but good. And the puck got knocked away somehow off his skate and then away. That's what happened. Anyway, Montreal still leading 1-0. We're almost 8 minutes in. That's 9 minutes. Excuse me. Almost 9 minutes in. Dadonov into the corner, sends the puck, gets to the other corner. Dvorak sends it the other way. Galley's going to get it. Nope. Yeah. Oh, nice pass by Galley. Dadonov couldn't do anything. He hits Dvorak with a pass. Dvorak's shot went wide. They still have possession. Dadonov at the half wall, his pass gets stolen away. He retrieves it, sends it into the corner. Dvorak with it, fighting for it there anyways. He centers it to Galley. Galley, quick shot, a save. And now here comes Chicago the other way. Over the line. Guy alone, though. Gets it stolen away. He steals it back. Some support coming in, but Goulet has it. Dadonov sends it around the other way, but right to Chicago player at the half wall. To the point, shot. Gets deflected wide. But Chicago still with it. Ooh. I don't know who that was, but he lost the puck going through the slot. Anyways, they still have it. They send it in around to the other side. That's Chicago. The half wall, they have it up to the point. He dumps it back. It's behind the net into the corner. Who's got it? Chicago sends it the other way to the point. He sends it back behind the net. They still have it. Suzuki picks it up. He gets it out along the boards, but to a Chicago player, and they come back the other way. along the board, still fighting for it. Who comes out with it? Montreal does. Caulfield now over the blue line with someone 2-on-1. His pass went off a stick up into the air. Guy gloved it down. I think the goalie had to make a save, but Chicago's come back the other way. They're over Montreal's line. Crazy little play there. He didn't have a lot of time. They were 2-on-1, but there was another defender just coming in at that moment. So anyway, Montreal's got it in their own end. They're going to set up and come out. 8:30 left in the first. 3-3 are the shots. Very low total. 1-0 Montreal. I think it's Kurashev with it in the corner. Sends it. Nope. Intercepted by a Montreal player. It's out into the neutral zone. But Chicago's got it. They come back over the line. Cross ice pass hits the skate and goes out. Gathered up by Chicago defender. They're trying to get it out. Montreal steals it away. Monahan to Anderson. What a save by Soderblom. Wow, he robbed Andy that was a goal. Wow. Yeah, that's a highlight reel save there. Wow. Could have been 2-0 Montreal, but that could be a game saver right there. If Chicago comes back and it's still a low-scoring game in the end, that might have been a game saver right there. Bob Cannon in the room. Hey, Bob, just noticed you there. How's it going, man? Hey, nope. Hey, Chicago Steve, just noticed you there too. You're at the game. Awesome. That's right, Chicago Steve. Impossible. Don't worry about it. No worries. Yeah, but I feel it's a trap game, man. I wish you luck, though. Thanks for reaching out, though, from the game. I appreciate that. Who got Montreal's first goal? I'm trying to Edmondson. I don't think anybody had Edmondson. Luke, great save there. That was a really amazing save. Awesome, Bob. Good to hear. Sorry, it was a wishy-washy kind of. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're on a commercial break, so they'll be back in a minute. It's a almost 2-0 game there. That was really close. What a save by the Chicago goalie. What a glove save. He just grabbed one out of the air. That was an open net. I don't know. Just an amazing save. That'll be on a highlight reel tonight. They're showing Luke Richardson. And we got a puck drop. Chicago on the draw. They got it behind their net, up along the boards. It came out a bit to the center, but they're still holding on to it. And they get it over the line. Montreal steals it and loses it along the boards. Yeah. But they get it back up through the neutral zone. But the pass gets away into Chicago's corner. No icing because it was too far up the ice already. And Chicago sends it in around the boards in Montreal's end. They get it. No, Montreal has it in the corner behind the net now. Kovacevic up to, I don't see who that was. Sends it across ice. It hits the boards. Arbor gets it. Sends it to Kovacevic. Back to Arbor. Some guys must have changed up. So he's waiting for everybody to get set behind his net. And he dishes off to the right. Armia's got it now. He's over the line. His shot, that was not even a shot, but it was a shot attempt. Who's got it? Chicago, Max Domi. Gives it to somebody, and they get it out. Flipped out into the neutral zone. Athanasiou got it right at the line. Lost it, though. Gouli, and then Gouli lost it. Monahan picked it up to Armia. Armia comes out over the line, sends it to Anderson. They get over the line with it, but lose it. And Chicago sends it out to the red line. Anderson sends it back the other way. And then, okay, I couldn't. Dvorak came and grabbed it, made a nice play with Armia. Armia in close, gets the shot away. He's fighting with somebody to get the shot away, and Soderstrom, another nice glove save, not as spectacular as the last one, but there you go. Although, quite frankly, he had the angles covered really well. There wasn't much to shoot at for Armia there anyway, and he would have had to really lift that up. He was a little too close to get it up to the top of the net. You got to be really talented to do that. Armia does not have the hands for that. Yeah, that's what happened there. Yeah, I wouldn't give it a 10-10 either, Bob. Close for Armia, but he needed to get that up there. He had the angles covered really good, Soderblom. All that was left was the top part of the net, and not a lot of guys can do that from that in close to get the puck up to roof it like that. Montreal sent the puck all the way right on net, so there's no icing. Chicago's got it behind their net. My eye is itchy. Let me see what I miss. They send it all the way up. Is that an icing call? No. Must have hit somebody. Matheson fighting for it in the corner with Dadonov. And now Savard, who comes up with it. Chicago does. At the line, they send it in. Oh, Khrushchev had a shot. It should have been a better shot, but it came in weak, and Monty made the save. Puck came out. Went back in, but they got it out into the neutral zone again. Pizzetta sends it back to his defenseman, though. Back to the Pizzetta, but picked up by a Chicago player because Pizzetta was looking the other way. He thought he had it on his stick. It's in the corner, Montreal's corner. Slavkovsky comes up with it through his... Nope, he went behind the net and went back the other way. Kovacevic behind his net sends it up the right side. It gets sent back. They're fighting along the boards. Montreal pops it out. Pizzetta in the neutral zone sends it to Slavkovsky. He couldn't get through the defender, though. He fires it around. Somebody was behind the net. Evans has it in the corner. Slavkovsky picks it up but loses it. Pizzetta tries to center it, but not really successfully. And Chicago comes back out over the line, over Montreal's line, sends it into the corner. It rings around to the other side, but Montreal picks that up. Kovacevic, nope. He had it, and then I don't know who he's playing with. Arbor gave it back to him, up to Suzuki, cross ice to, I don't know, I think Dak. Dak lost it. Chicago with it at the red line over Montreal's line. Shot. Save Monty. He'll hang on for a face-off, and I'm going to stop talking because I'm having trouble keeping up with that shit. Okay, I'm going to pay some attention to you guys here in the chat, and I'm going to stop doing that. All right. Oh, there's no more. What? No more comments. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Let's talk in the chat for a bit. We got a TV timeout. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time, and if you are going to leave the chat, please give a thumbs up on the way out. I'd appreciate that. And let's chat here. We got it like a minute or so. Nope. Smoke them if you got them, and if you don't, well, I feel bad for you. It's a fun, rare Friday afternoon game. Thanksgiving Day weekend in the States. The Habs are in Chicago, so it's a 2:00 afternoon game, and we're going to have fun with it. AX3J, how you doing? Lane Hudson is the best D-man prospect for the Habs at the moment. Yes, he is. That's without a doubt. Anyway, I'm having a good time. Puffing away. Shrooms are kicking in. There's a game on. So far, it's a fun game to watch. And what else can you ask for on a Friday afternoon? Even though it's not a holiday here in Canada, well, why not? I'm a dual citizen, so I can enjoy both. So it kind of is Thanksgiving for me too, although I don't celebrate American Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate American anything, even though I am a dual citizen. It's his first year. He's got 3 years left, Rory. It's his first year in college. 2 or 3, because he could opt out after 3, I believe, right? Like Caulfield did. Oh, big save by Monty. He slid over, made a pad save. That was a really big save. So he matched big save for big save now for Soderblom and Monty. I'm not sure, but like I thought Monty last season wasn't too bad going side to side, but this year I've seen him make some really good side to side saves. I think his reflexes and his lateral movements are pretty good. Although you got to say he was a little bit over too much, so a little bit out of position. So getting back like he did there, phenomenal. That was a really good save. We got just over 3 minutes left in the first, so we're almost out of the first. Montreal's up 1-0. Both goalies playing well. Oh, some chances in close. Goalies up to par. Chicago gets to clear it out. Domi loses it at the red line. Who's got it there? Galley and Armia give and go attempt. Sorta. Anyway, they give up the puck. Chicago coming back the other way. Shot did not get through from the high top of the circle. Somebody cleared it out, comes all the way back. I think that's Seth Jones with it right now behind his net. Comes out. Oh, turnover right at the line. Here comes Dadonov. Shot high. It was a save. Montreal still has possession. Nope, lose it in the corner. Hey, nice opportunity there. Minute 55 to go here in the first. Whistle. Montreal's up 8-7 in shots, and they're up 1-0 in score. And there's a high stick, so we got a penalty. Matheson, high sticking. So Montreal goes on the PK. Chicago goes on the power play. Their power play, I believe, is 20.7 or 0.3. They've got a decent power play. Montreal's got a 80.4 or something like that on the PK. So it's a good PK against a good power play, and we'll see how it goes. You want Montreal to trade. Who's CD? I don't know. And A3, what's that mean? X3J, give me some names. Don't give me letters. That's not going to help me. Hello from Canada. Hey, Slovakia. That's me. Go Habs, go. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day out there. Getting a nice early game. Must be great for you guys. 30 seconds gone in the power play so far. Montreal just sent it all the way down. Chicago coming back. Domi's out there. Kane's at the point. He lost the puck. Montreal sends it all the way down. Under a minute to go in the game, in the period, and we're just at a minute gone in the power play. Montreal doing pretty good, not giving them much to shoot out. .30 seconds left in the period. They're shooting all the way. Montreal's blocking a lot of shots here. They're putting the shot through, but Montreal's closing up the lanes and not giving them much. There was a chance right at the net, but Montreal gets the puck and clears it out. We got 8 seconds left in the period, 12 seconds left on the power play, and it looks like the period's going to end right now. So Montreal gets out of the period, up 1-0. And there you go. I don't know what happened there, but there was a play at the net. I don't know how they do that in less than a second, but it happened. But Montreal did not get scored on with less than a second to go, so that's good. Christian Dvorak and a third-round pick. What are you talking about? Oh, that's it? You want Montreal to trade Christian Dvorak and a third round for Florida's Colin White? Not happening. I don't. What would be the value in that? I don't see any value in doing that. If you're going to say, well, the value is they'll make the playoffs, personally, I don't think making the playoffs for Montreal is going to be a good thing this year if they do that. But they are close. They're close. They're at 18th, so they're just sitting just outside right now. It's still early in the season, though. I don't think their goal is at this point to be going, oh, we're 20 games in. Let's trade up and try to make the playoffs. That's not the point of what they're trying. If this was at the trade deadline and they're in a playoff position, that's a different story. But right now, no. It's not the point of the season is development, not making the playoffs. And it's too early right now to make a change in that direction. Montreal should be up if it wasn't for the goal. Oh yeah, it's a 1-1. Is it a 1-1 tie or they're up 1-0? Aren't they up 1-0? So aren't we up? You confused me, Lucas. Sean makes a really great point, and it is very true. Colin White is oft injured, and I don't see why Montreal needs that. And again, they don't need to make it's a sideward move for a guy who gets injured a lot. I don't think that makes any sense. A&W Gooley looks good most times, but yes, you're right. He definitely did. We should be up more. They had a couple of good opportunities. I got to say yes. I agree with you there. Harry, I agree with you. There's no value in making that move. There's no value, especially if you're giving Dvorak and a pick to get a guy who I would say is maybe not even as good as Dvorak, right? So it doesn't make any sense at all. Harry, but with you're talking about with Hudson, but it's rare you see a guy leave college before 3 years. I expect he'll stay for the 3. So I would think it's another 2 seasons, and then we'll see Hudson. Whereas for Beck, I do think Beck would like to make the team next year. I think he possibly could. But I think definitely the season after, it's going to be tough to keep him off this team. I think. Hey, Ghislain, how you doing? It's been a long time. It has. I hope all is well, Ghislain. Good to see you here. So we got an intermission. So I'd say we got about 13 minutes left now, where we can whatever you guys want to talk about, just question me, and I'm here to answer your questions. We're gonna get high. We're going to get high and talk some hockey. How's that work for everybody? Anyway, so far after one, I guess I'll be talking. So far after one, my prediction for a trap game hasn't shown itself yet, but you know. Oh, Gislain, I'm really sorry to hear that. That's a tough one. Even at our age, that's a tough one. I'm really sorry to hear that. My condolences, Gislain. That's sad. I hope you're holding up. Geez, now I don't know where to go with that from there. Jeez. I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. So let's start on a new track. So just ask any questions and yeah, we'll go from there. Oh, I guess it was the trap game. There's a lot of hockey left here tonight, so we'll see if I'm right or wrong still. I think it's still up in the air. It's only a 1-0 game. Angus is going to get high and watch the Habs fly. Yeah, they're skating well. The pace is better than yesterday's pace, that's for sure. Do I see Harris going to Laval? Yeah, no, listen, I think I see I know you don't want to hear it, but I think Arbor might spend a night or two down Laval as well. Harris, Slavkovsky, Gooley, and Arbor have waiver exempt. They're waiver exempt. So in need, they can send any of those guys down. So yeah. Bob, I think that's exactly the right approach, and I think that that's why I said there's no value in trading for Colin White. There's no value in it at all. If you're making trades, it's a rebuilding team. If you're making trades, you're trading for draft picks. There's no reason to make a sideways, because that's a sideways move to just a different guy. It doesn't. There's no value to it, especially if you're giving up a draft pick as well. You don't want to make trades where you got to give a draft pick if you can avoid it. Do I believe Drouin and Dadonov will be back next year? No, I don't. No, I mean Jonathan Drouin had an opportunity. You could say, well, he got injured, but it's the same every year, right? So now we're at the end of his contract. Why are you signing a guy that again has to prove himself next year? You're not signing him. So Drouin's not coming back. Dadonov will be traded at the deadline. The only reason he wouldn't get traded at the deadline is because there might be no takers. That would be the only reason. But both of them being back next year, no, neither of them. Oh, Angus. Okay, no, yeah, you're right. I am. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't really putting that on you, but you probably should. Harry says the only time we should be giving away draft picks is if we're trading up in the draft. Yeah, we shouldn't be giving away draft picks. At the draft, if you're making a deal there, that's a different story, but that's it. Unless they feel that they're at the end of the rebuild already and it's time to bring in certain guys. I mean, unless that's where they think they're at, then, yeah. And I don't think they think they're at that. Not that I'm saying they think they're in a rebuild either, because they won't admit it, but I don't think they're at the end of whatever you want to call this that they're doing. A&W, absolutely. Drew has gone. Bob, where I disagree with you is Anderson with 4 years left after this season. I don't know that that's the case. I think because he's got 4 years left, you might have to give up a little bit of his value for that, for a team to take that on. That could be something that's at play. And as far as Armia, Armia's also got 2 seasons left. It's going to be a tough move. And I don't know if it's 2 or 1 after this year, but he's got at least 1 after this year. And it's an overpayment. And I don't think teams, till he's in that final year of the contract, and then Montreal's willing then to hold half the salary at that point, I don't think you can move him. Unless miracle, Armia just gets hot for the rest of the year and puts up big numbers till the trade deadline. Not going to happen. But Galley is the same thing, right? Too long. It's the big money and too many years. He's not going to be on people's. You've got to give up something to get rid of Galley. That's the problem too. Or Armia or Anderson, because of the length of the contract, right? You're going to have to give up something along with that. And there's your draft picks that we're talking about. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I hope I am. It's just I'm reading that. Sorry to hear that. Harry says, predictions, Dadnov, 50% retained for a 4th, Drouin for a conditional 2nd. Not if he doesn't play well. Drouin, you're going to be maybe a 5th or a 3rd, 4th, 5th, something like that. Not 2nd. Unless the condition, depending on what the conditions are for the conditional, that could be. Hoffman for a 1st and a prospect? No. No, he's not playing well enough for that. I don't agree with that. Armia retained, yes, for a 3rd and a prospect, minor deal for AHL depth. The prospect coming back, yeah. Again, Armia's doing nothing. Who's gonna take that on? Rory, at the deadline though, no one's going to pay a premium for Anderson now. Nope. I don't believe that. At the deadline, you could be right, but not now. Or close to the deadline anyway. Bob, that is true. That is true. If we have multiple picks in a round, one of them is expendable. That's true. I don't think till the salary cap starts going up, Rory, I don't see teams taking that risk. Besides, most teams don't have the room to take that risk either. Bob, but they said they're not going to retain money. I assume you're still talking about Galley or any of them, right? If who's going to take those contracts without asking for retention of some salary? And Montreal is not going to do it. Rory, at this point, right now, you're right. I don't think that's why Dadnov, Hoffman, they got to get in there and play, because you want to be able to, and Monahan, you want their value up. So at the trade deadline, when you're trying to move them, you want to be able to get a 1st from one of those guys. I think Monahan is probably the best chance for it. That's why anybody thinking, well, they'll sign Monahan, he's playing well. You can't. You're going to get your best return for Monahan. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Harry. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Is Hoffman on pace for 20 goals? I guess, but he's really. I mean, that was 2 games. He was hot, and then boom, back to being cold again. So I don't know. Hey, Hawko B, how you doing? Thank you, appreciate it. You too. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're able to see the game. We should be very soon back for a puck drop. We're not close to the deadline at all, Rory. Excuse me. Trade deadline is March 3rd. We're 3 months away. That's not close. So no, I don't believe there'd be. I don't think Anderson's playing well enough offensively. I don't think he's giving you enough offense for a team to go out to reach out like that. Okay, I see what you guys are saying, but yeah, of course, now they're evaluating teams, figuring what they're going to need to do. But for now, I don't think Anderson plays into that at this point. Like I said, listen, if Anderson had, say, I don't know what he's got, but say he's got 7, 8 goals. He's bringing it every single night like that. That's a different story, but he's not doing that. Yeah, 3 months isn't nothing, Corey. Sorry. There's a lot of hockey to be played in the next 3 months, and a team could be in a totally different position 3 months down the road than they are now. So that's when I'm talking about like they reevaluate and stuff, I think it's more of an internal thing, right? To see who they need to move up and down and stuff like that. Or if there are any small deals. I don't really see a lot of teams looking at big deals at this point in the season, but it's more tinkering than anything. But when you get closer to the trade deadline, that changes. And now they're looking at, okay, now who can we bring in to help us, reach our goal to either make the playoffs or do well in the playoffs or win a cup. But at this point in the season, they don't even know that they're going to get there. Although some teams do, but not every team. Anyway, we'll be back, I think, within a minute. We'll have second period. Got a drink. Dave Poulin just said basically what I said, I think, in the pregame show about Monty. It's time now for Monty, the way he's playing, to be splitting games with Allen. It's time for him to step up and do that. He's playing well right now, and that's basically what I said. All right, so we're just about to drop puck for the second period. 1-0 Montreal. 40 minutes to go. It's American Thanksgiving, Quinn. They're in the States. American Thanksgiving. It's not the schedulers are awful. All right. Come on, drop the damn puck now. There we go. Suzuki, I don't know who the other guy is, but Suzuki's taking the draw for Montreal. He did not win the draw. Suzuki kind of fell off a little bit. Ray, don't bark on the face-offs, I have to say. Okay, we're 20 seconds in. Anyway. Ray, stop barking. But Bob, that's if they're looking to trade Anderson. I don't know that they're necessarily looking to trade Anderson. Remember something. When if you're my time for my afternoon meds. If you are a guy that wants to keep Arbor Jack guy in the lineup, mostly because of his physical play, when they can't do that, Anderson is the next guy that does that kind of job. I think one of the reasons they would want to keep him is that he delivers a lot more than just his offense here, right? And it's the reason why he's wanted by other teams. But I think if his offense was better, then yeah, there'd be an offer or two probably coming in. Anyway, Anderson just got robbed a second time from Soderstrom. Speaking of the devil, and he's just almost scored. Anderson's hot tonight. He's looking for a goal. Goes around. No, that was Armia. Armia set it up. Nice setup. And Andy just could not get the puck up enough. And Soderstrom had it covered low between his glove and his pad. By the way, I'm a little talkative and not making sense on things sometimes today. The shrooms are kicking in, so there's my excuse. It's a nice afternoon. Feels like a holiday today, so yeah. We got almost 2 minutes into this second period. Montreal's up 9-8 in shots and up 1-0 on the scoreboard. Yeah, Bob, I'll agree he has excellent trade value. I'm not saying no. Definitely not saying no. All right. Where are we at? Almost 2.5 minutes gone here in the second period. Right now, Chicago's in over Montreal's line. I don't know who that was, but he just walked over the puck. Montreal steals the puck at the wall. Dvorak over the line, drops it back to Gouli, I think. No, it was Dvorak. What? I'm lost. I was going to watch for a while. Okay, there's no way I can pronounce your name there. Vegas Golden Knights will become the champion. I don't really feel that, but hey, you must be a Golden Knights fan, which is great. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. But there's no way I can pronounce that. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Greek-like name. Montreal wins the draw, goes between the two defensemen, comes all the way down. Edmondson sends it up to Slav. He couldn't hold it at the red line. Chicago sends it into Montreal's corner. They send it up the left side. Pizzetta sends it over the line, but they can't control that. Chicago has it. They come up over Montreal's line. It goes into the corner against the wall or against the boards. Gouli almost came up with it, did he? Not cleanly. And Chicago kind of sent it the other way. They got it behind the net. Popped it out in front. It's up at the blue line now, shot. And I think Connor Murphy and Monty makes a save, hangs on, and we'll have a whistle there. Hey, I don't know what your name is. I appreciate that. The first name is probably Constantine. You're probably right, Constantine. I'm going to call you Constantine until you tell me no. Hey, Habination, how you doing? Okay, face-off won by Suzuki, and they called it back, whistled that off. They'll redo that face-off. Suzuki wins the draw, and they call it back. That's his luck these days. You're from Russia. That's Russian? Okay. Welcome from Russia. How are you getting from Russia here? I thought they're. I thought you guys can't get outside lines. Kirby Doc to Caulfield. He dumps it in. He just tips it into the corner. Can't retrieve it. Where is it? Against the half wall. It was cleared high, and I think it hit the netting or whatever, but they whistled that down. We'll have a face-off in the front of the Chicago goalie. You don't know your English very well. That's perfect. So I wonder. Everything you're spelling is perfect. So if you don't know English very well, that's kind of weird. But hey, we'll go with that. You was up all night building. Oh, your computer. You built it yourself? Well, that's good. I had someone build mine. Well, congrats though, Hamination. I hope you're enjoying the new computer. I loved it when I got mine working. I'm sorry, Ray. I know the timing is weird, but we'll go out after the game only. It's okay. I walked her before the game, so I'm not abusive to my dog. We got 5 minutes gone now in this second period. Here comes Chicago, 3-on-2. Now it's anyway, puck like a weak puck rolled into Monty. He just put his glove on it, held on. It sounds like a jet at the moment. Your fans, you're just not used to the power behind the new rig. Mine's pretty silent, to be honest with you. I don't hear it. It's very silent anyway. Okay, whatever your name is there, whatever the hell you said there, my experience tells me I'll just put you in a timeout for now, but I probably should have blocked that. We are English here, so whatever you wrote there, I don't understand it, and that's just not gonna work here. It's set to max fan speed. I have to go in the BIOS. Well, there you go. I don't know what mine set at. Like I said, I didn't set it up, but I don't hear mine. I know the fans are working and all. I just don't hear it. You can write in English but can't understand native speakers very well. Chicago just tied it up. Jones was left all alone at the right circle, and he blew one past Monty. His first game back, and I thought he'd be rusty. I didn't play him, and I said you're probably gonna regret that. And there you go. Yeah, he put that one top corner on the far side. No mistake. Oh, no, mid. I thought that looked like top from the other angle, but just inside the post. Made no mistake about it. Perfect shot. Scored a goal. Chicago's not doing better than expected. They're like third from the bottom. So, Sufka, what's up with you, man? All good here. Lunkers and Lucas. That's an interesting name. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, dang, it's tied up, and there's a lot of hockey left. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This could be the trap part that I was saying is a trap game for Montreal. Chicago's got Montreal's number over the last long time so far. Since like 2013-14. And yeah, we'll see if they can come back here. Ray, you got to stop that because I'm not going anywhere right now. So right now, we got almost 7 minutes gone. Chicago's gone up in shots 12-9, and it's a 1-1 tie now. So this might have been where the tide turns for Montreal here and for Chicago as well. We'll see because they're kind of doing a little better. Caulfield with it. Over his line, loses the puck to Suzuki. Suzuki's past the Doc. Beautiful pass, but it hits the stick and goes out hits the netting, comes back. So whistle. It's a tie game at 1. Tip shit. I like that. Great name. You're a big fisherman. Awesome. Whereabouts? Everyone expects Chicago dead last. Chicago or Arizona? It's 20 games in, Ghislain. There's a lot of time for them to hit dead last. Don't worry. They're third from the bottom. It's not that they're far off. That goal was all Galley's fault. He had 2 chances to clear the puck and gave it right to them. Sad. I didn't see what led up to it. I only saw him all alone and take the shot. Habs are playing at a good time for you. That's true, Savka. It's 8 p.m. At 2 o'clock here was 8 p.m. Awesome. Now I know it's 6 hours different. You call a big fish a lunker. Awesome. I didn't know that. I learned something. But I think the name is pretty cool. Bucks fan 98. Welcome in. Haven't seen you before. Welcome to the channel. Habs fan. Awesome. I try to answer everybody. I'm going to call you Constantine because I don't know what the name is. But yeah, no, I answer everybody. Unless it gets like crazy busy and I can't get to everything, but I try to answer everybody's questions or comments. Safka, that's all they're left is to get the win. We'll see if that happens or not. Still a lot of hockey left, and it's a tie game, so it's really up in the air, which is best that way. I hate when it's out of, when it's over and there's still so much hockey left. I hate that. So I don't mind the tie game. I don't mind it going, till the last minute, till it's decided. Okay, but Quinn, now you're just being picky, and that's just, I'm not going to be picky like that. Asia's I have a good one, man. And like I said, condolences. I know you can't have a good one, and that's a stupid thing to say, but condolences, and I hope things, it gets better over time, Time heals all wounds. But thanks for being here. Montreal just scored. Suzuki. I didn't see it. I just saw him celebrate. Another Illinois guy. We got Chicago Steve, and now we got Illinois Lunkers. Let me see the goal. Monahan, pass off there. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki from the right circle. Just blew it by. Boom. Beautiful shot. Goalie didn't have much chance on that because it was past him when he saw it, I think. Well, if you can write in English that well, I would imagine learning English should be not hard. I would think. I'm just an idiot, so. But Quinn, Chicago, it's 2 o'clock in Chicago as well. And there's like 4 other 2 o'clock games and 3 o'clock. Like, they're not picking up Montreal or Canadiens. I don't get it. You're being picky. Sorry to say. It's not to put you down. You're just being picky on this. All right. So we're almost 8 minutes now. It's almost 8 minutes into the second. It's 2-1 Montreal. I'll tell you what, being a Thanksgiving Day week, they hit the post, man. It's Thanksgiving in the States. Their viewership's probably up today, too. So, I'm not saying that the NHL loves Canada because I'm not saying that. Bettman doesn't. I agree with you most of the time. I just think in this particular case, it's just you're being picky today. That's all. All right, what do we got here? 11:25 to go in the second. 12-11 shots on goal favor Chicago. 2-1 is the score in favor of the Habs. Montreal from their own end up to the line. They cross it. Evans at the half wall to Edmondson. Edmondson's shot. I think it was a save with a rebound. Another drive from the point. Well, Slav has it now. He dumps it behind him into the corner. Boom, puck comes out. I don't know who it is that has it. That's not Slav. No, that was Gooley. Okay. Montreal, no, it's at the half wall. Slides around the other way. Chicago picks it up, and it's going to be an icing call here, I think. Yeah. They send it down all the way. It's an icing call against Chicago. Oh, I said this to my ex-wife. I said, why not have yesterday? Because it was yesterday. There were no games. Why not have Canadian teams playing against each other? I thought that was kind of weird. And then, but it's still being picky. It's still being picky. I'm sorry to say. Why not just enjoy it? I'm the one who has to be doing this. It's a weird thing. I don't have a problem with it. It's not my favorite, but saved by off Gallagher. Pad save, and then rebound. He gets it back, and he hangs on. We'll have a face-off in front of Chicago's goalie. He didn't say that, Constantine. He said your English is very understandable. Anyways, like you said, keep coming back, and your English will get better. Okay, so we're a little over halfway through this second period and through the game. A little rush here by Matheson. He comes in. He didn't score, but save. But nice move there by Matheson. Came up along the wing and there's slid in through the front. X3J, there probably are games on Canadians Thanksgiving. That's why I agree. Why didn't the Canadian teams, why weren't they matched up? At least 6 of them, right? Can't have all 7, but I agree. I agree on that. But what I'm saying is to be picking on the time for today, it's not a big deal. It's all. They're playing an American team. They're in the U.S. I would say it's not as picky as if they were in Montreal and they had to play a 2:00 game. I'd be picky on that. But they're in the States. Rick's English is easy to understand. Said no one ever before Savka said that. I have to probably say that. But I appreciate the compliment, Savka. Okay, we got a TV timeout here, so that's why I'm not looking at the screen. Oh, by the way, that's not bad numbers. I wouldn't have thought we'd have 30 people in the room this game in the afternoon. Thanks for being here. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time, and I will try to be entertaining. I will try to keep you updated on what's going on the screen and score and all that. So in case you guys some of you out there might not be able to watch the game or have it playing, excuse me, I'll burp for you as well. That's on the house. That's free. You're not charged for that. So where else are you going to get that kind of service? All right. Back underway. Montreal shot themselves back over into the shots clock lead with 15-12, so that's pretty cool. I suggest if you're a smoker, grab one. If you're a drinker, grab one. Sit back and enjoy the game. It's a really lousy day here in Montreal, so the weather's no reason to be outside. But it'd be great. Oh, tripping call. Montreal's going to go in the box. Tripping call. As obvious, and dad knob, about as obvious as you can be. Hey. Hey, Thomas, how you doing there? Good to see you, man. All right. So Montreal on the penalty kill. Chicago on the power play. Shot from the point. I don't know if there was a save. It hit a stick, but it went out. We're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have another face-off in front of Monty. It was a Patrick Kane shot. Oh, it went off Monty's arm, I guess. A high shot over the net. It would have been over the net. Domi with a shot. I don't know. It went wide, I think. Anyway, they're moving the puck around. Moving it around up to the point. It's Kane at the point, by the way. He dishes it off to the left. Gets it back. Dishes to the right. Domi's shot. Went wide, yeah. Montreal sends it all the way down. Goalie gets it above the goal line. Got 50 seconds gone in their power play. 8:05 to go in the second. 2-1 Montreal. Of course, Rick Stubbe went out. What else is new? They're moving around. They're set up, moving it around. Patrick Kane on the wing this time. Domi at the point. Shot from Kane. Save Monty. There's a little scrum in front. Montreal clears it. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. Shots are tied now at 15. They do the drop pass coming out. So not only Montreal does it. Seth Jones. Pass to his partner. Back to Jones. To his partner. Athanasio's shot was kind of weak, though. It was a save. Another save from the point, from a shot from the point. A scrum in front. Comes back to the point. To this, bobbled shot. So I don't have to say it. Monty, another little save from in close. And an intercepted pass, and Montreal sends it out. Penalty is over. Hey, Gabriel, no worries, man. Good afternoon. 6:35 now left in this period. Here's a chance for Athanasiou, I think it was. Save Monty, or it went wide. I'm not sure what happened there, or off somebody. Montreal's got it now. Pass to Evans. Evans to Slavkovsky. Over the line into the corner. They lose the puck. Comes to the other corner. Evans against the boards. Pezzetta now on the boards of the half wall. Chicago comes up with it, but it not cleanly. And Jack, I got it at the point, took a shot. I don't know, it went off a stick or whatever, but it went out. For Monty, this is an opportunity for him to cement a job, another contract, more games, more ice time, and start to build his career because he's playing really well. And it's only his second career game versus Chicago, as they're just saying right now. 5:47 to go in the second. Chicago's now up 19-15 on shots, so they had a bit of a flurry there. It's 2-1 Montreal. Shot. Dak's shot just it was wide. Puck comes the other way. Chicago dumps it into the corner. They go change up. Arbor's got it behind the net. Montreal's changing up a little bit too, so he's waiting for everybody to set up. He will dish it off to the left to Edmondson. He throws it up to the blue line. It came over. It came back in though. No, Chicago got it. Come on, where are you? Who is that? They have it behind the net now. They're moving it around a little bit. Oh, from the slot shot. It went wide, though, so few on that. They got it back at the point. Centering pass. Montreal intercepted, and they are going to come out. Stretch pass. Breakaway, Galley. Backhand, and he doesn't. Saved by the goalie. And they took a big hit. He's kind of slow and shaking his head, Galley, getting up, and he's into it now. Galley, always the warrior. Oh, he gets it again. Breakaway. They blow the... What? I guess the puck came over the line and went back in, so it was offside. Damn it. Damn it, that was close. Awesome. Well, you know what? Second period's been good. Second period's been fun to watch. A lot of chances. Pace has been pretty good. Yeah, second period's been really, really worth it. First period was good. So compared to the last couple of games where they've been kind of boring, this has been good hockey and fun to watch. So, at least that we're in the lead, so we could win this game. And yeah, it's been a good afternoon for hockey. So let's hear from you guys. Let's hear from you guys. That's a good English for the Rick. Let's hear from you guys. We got a TV timeout here, so we got a minute. What do you guys think? Say whatever you want. What the hell? Go for it, man. I'll sit here and wait. If you're new to the channel, come on, talk away, say hi, give your opinion of the game, tell us what you had for breakfast, whatever you want. No, it didn't work. We just like to listen to you, but, I got to think of things to say. That's the problem. Maybe I got to start writing jokes. Start doing jokes. Get no respect. I'll steal jokes from people. Galley looks a little bit shooken up there. He took a big hit and then disappointed in that, where they called that play off. But he had two really good chances, or one, and then the second one, they blew the whistle. So, but yeah, and he took that big hit. I think he's looking at it though on the tablet. 4:05 to go in the second. I'm a little disappointed in line one tonight. I feel they haven't fully shown up, and considering Kirby Dach being an ex-Hawk, I'm a little surprised at this. I'm impressed with Josh Anderson tonight. He's been really good. The line's been really good. They've gotten a lot of chances, so I'm impressed there. Now, I know line one, Suzuki got a goal, but I don't know. I was expecting more from them tonight. It's not that they're invisible, but I don't know. I would have thought for Doc, he'd just be more all over the ice and more chances and shit. But still a lot of hockey left. We'll see what he does in the third, and we still got 3:40 here to go in the second. Montreal moving the puck around their end, or well, the Chicago end. I should say zone because end. It sounds like it could be like a little. I don't know. I don't know who that was. Fell. It kind of created an opportunity, a 3-on-2, saved by Monty, so that was good. The puck comes the other way, but Chicago kind of Caulfield couldn't get it from the guy, but he does now. Gets it over the line and gets taken down. Penalty. No, there's no penalty. Chicago coming back the other way. Dump in the corner. Everybody goes to change up. Stretch pass to Pizzetta. It hits somebody, and then Pizzetta almost got it. Slaff with it. Oh, yeah. That would have been a nice pass if that gotten through. Chicago coming back the other way. They dump it in and chase it. Oh, Kovacevic takes a big hit and falls on his ass. Montreal does come up with the puck, though. And off the skate of Arbor, and they lose possession. Comes back the other way. Oh! I don't know who that was, but he came right through and yeah, now we got a penalty. And he couldn't do anything with it, but Arbor gets, I think, a hooking call. So Montreal takes a hooking call, and they'll go on the PK, and Chicago will go on the power play. And again, I didn't hear what the ref said, so I don't know who it was exactly. Arbor. What? Hooking? Okay, wait. It's because he contacted the hands, right? So his stick hit the guy's hands. They are going to call that, but that's slashing. Was it slashing call or a hooking call? I heard hooking. Hooking. How's that hooking? At least call it for what it is. If it's slashing, it's slashing. I did not see a hook on that call at all, on that play. The replay I saw did not see a hook there. Anybody see a hook there? $40 seconds gone in the power play so far. Almost a minute gone now. They're trying to move the puck around. Chicago find an open lane to make a shot. There's a chance. Nope. 45 seconds left in the power play. There's still just this perimeter, not much happening close to the net. They get a little bit of a shot, went off of something and over the glass, so we'll have a face-off in front of Monty. Really close to killing off this power play, so Montreal doing a good job here. Ooh. Monty made a nice stop there. Anyway, 25 seconds left in the power play, 45 seconds. Oh, beautiful tapes from the high slot all alone. Monty makes a save. Oh, Monahan all alone on short-handed chance. Saved by the Chicago goalie. Still has the puck, though. Sends it into the corner. Montreal's got it still. Matheson with a shot wide. So some nice chances there. I don't know if that was shorthanded or the penalty was over already or not, but 12 seconds left in the period. Montreal with it in their own end. They'll end it there, I'm pretty sure. Up. Stretch pass. Up. No, it's over. Second period's over. Montreal still 2-1. 23-18. That's the shots on goal. That is in favor of Chicago, but Montreal up 2-1. Monty playing really well. Some really nice saves. So is the other guy, Soderblom, also. Both goalies playing well tonight. This afternoon, I should say. It's not tonight. So let's see what the third period leaves for us. Can Montreal hold on to their 1-goal lead, or will the score change or the lead change, or what do you think will happen in the third? Let me know here in the chat. We've got about 15 minutes, obviously, because the intermission is at 15 minutes. So we'll talk about whatever you guys want. Ask away. I will answer, and I will tell you whatever I can about your question. How's that? Try not to make a fool of myself, but that I'm not usually successful at. So, there's that. I could sing and dance for you guys. I'm not very good at it, but I'm not very good at this either. So you just let me know. If you want me to sing and dance, everybody wants me to sing and dance, say yes in the chat. And then I'm going to go, no. You want to beat Luka? That I can't help you with. Sorry. That I cannot help you with. I would expect, though, I don't know, you're pretty high on your abilities. Why are you having to beat Luka? You should be in the lead, no? That's just a little bit of smack talk. He's beating me, so I got nothing to really say. Although all I can say is that I know that's in the points league. I drafted 8th. I am in 8th. I think I'm in 8th. I'm in 8th. I'm okay with that. At least it's not worse, right? All right. Rick's smoking a little too much today, but them's the breaks. It's Thanksgiving. What am I thankful for? Being able to smoke more if I feel like it. Join me if you want. Have a drink. You can shoot up if you want. I don't see it, so I don't really care, but I don't really encourage that. I don't think that's a very good thing to do, but join me. I don't even know why I said what I said, but I do not encourage that ever in anybody. But this I do. You're winning or bust? Yeah, but Habitation, you do realize, and I'll bring this up again with you, you have 16 moves left for the whole season. That means after the next 16 moves you make, as far as up and down or trading somebody or moving somebody, waiver wire shit, you're going to be stuck with what you got. And if injuries hit you, you're kind of screwed, man. That's my theory. Second is like kissing your sister unless she's from Quebec. A good redneck way of looking at it. Guru, that's what I say. Yeah, I don't know about that in Quebec. I'd say that kissing your sister shit is more like, guy from Alberta or something, because they're like they're the Florida, Texas of Canada. Guy introduces you to his sister and his wife, and you look over, and there's just one person standing there. Yeah. I just told you, screwed how. The closer we get to the end of the season, the more the injuries pile up. If you happen to get an injury, get hit with a bunch of injuries, that's how you're screwed. I didn't say anything about COVID. I said injuries. BL still holding in 2-1 after 2. And by the way, Habitation, I'm concerned because I'm running that pool. I'm not really concerned for you more than I know what it's like. I ran out of moves last year. So I know what it's like. And but you know what? You make your bed, you lie in it. So either it'll be You made the right moves or you didn't, you know? For me, I didn't have much of a chance from the first night. I was behind and I was never anything but behind. So I don't have a chance to. You guys near the top have, but I don't have a chance in that pool this year. Us or damn. Oh, I didn't say it's 2-1 Montreal. Bob, yeah, I'm not gonna jinx him with that Carey Price, but I got to agree. I mean, there's some things he does, but yeah, I mean, Monty's been fantastic tonight. Monty's making a play to be, to be part of this team going forward through the rebuild. I think he's making a play for it. He's got a great opportunity here, and he's hopefully through the whole season going to take advantage of it. But right now he's taking advantage of the opportunity and playing great. His numbers are much better than Allen. Not in as many games and not in as many difficult matches, but still. Sorry, needed to cough there. So, yeah, I mean, I think Monty's been really good. But shades of Carey Price, I guess, he's playing his position really well, and he's sliding side to side really well. So, well, Habination, I do say this. I applaud you for your confidence and for your focus and staying on track for your sticking to your guns, sticking to your plans. I applaud you for that, and I wish you the best. Listen, I don't wish bad for you. Don't worry about that. I just think that's going to bite you in the ass, but I could be wrong. And I did set up the pool so that you should be able to survive through injuries. So, and I've said that, like, you don't really need to hit the waiver wire a lot. Hopefully, the way I set up the roster spots and the amount of bench, and the amount of IR and stuff like that. Anyway, the thing I screwed up is the scoring. I really screwed up the scoring, so I do apologize that I learned a lesson. I got to change something for next year, but I screwed up the scoring. It's not traditional. You're not going to win with guys that just score. You need guys that you need hits and shots, and they're too over pointed. I don't know how else to put that. I gave too much value for those things. Yeah. So, but it's a lesson learned. Yeah, I wish I could. Listen, if I could give away 5,000 per second, I'd be doing pretty good here. So that wouldn't bother me at all. I wouldn't mind even being like Mr. Beast, who gives away a lot of his money, if not like half of his money. I'd do that. That means I'm making a lot of money. Wouldn't bother me at all, but it's not the case here, unfortunately. Bob, I don't, but when I see a scenario of them splitting starts, that's what I see. And I think I think they're excuse me by hiding my face. I think Montreal will give them that opportunity. Because Monty Allen plays better when he is splitting starts and doesn't really play more than I think even 45 games would be great, so I think, I think that's where it'll go. I'm kind of hoping it does, because that's best scenario for Montreal, in my opinion. Rory, the future guy's not here. For Monty, his future might be as the backup down the road. I'm not talking about number one, but man, this kid came out of nowhere. He started horribly and then got better all last season, and look where it led to this year. And you got to say, he was injured. His wrist, what is he? Is catching. It was. I don't actually know which wrist, to be honest with you, but he had a wrist injury that he played through all year, had surgery in the offseason, and then look who he's playing. So how much did that wrist injury hamper him a little bit last year, right? So, Yeah, I really like what I see in Monty. That's all. He's playing his way into our hearts, I think. Habination, yeah, I made a mistake on stats. I apologize, and I can't do anything to change it once the season started. So, but it's a lesson learned for next year. I won't do that again. Rory, I never said Monty's playing at an elite level. That's not what I said. I'm not saying Monty's an elite goaltender. That's not. But I think Monty can be, considered a very good goaltender. Not, I don't think he's ever going to be a great goalie, but I think he can be a pretty good, damn good one. But elite, I never said elite. BL, I think you may be right. Primo might not be it, and these two guys here, they're not. Allen is not a true number one, and Monty's not. I'm not thinking he's number one. And Primo, we don't know yet, but it's a 50-50 kind of with him now. Who said that? Habs Guru, you're right. That's one of the mistakes I made. Penalty minutes are too high value. There's a few things I made too high value. I apologize, but we all know it, so you can sort of work towards that. You got to get guys that. I mean, I'm doing that. I'm putting out guys that get hits. I mean, things like that, because that's where the points are. So, but like I said, it was my mistake, and I apologize. But it is the way it is, and you got to work. You got to work it. Habination's working it. I mean, he's gone from lower, and he's worked his way up to the top in the top part of the league. So he's working it. You're a hockey player, so all you need is a good goalie that's hot at the right time. You gotta, you make sure he's hot at the right time going into the playoffs. If you got, if the rest of your team's there, you don't need the Carey Price to be in nets to win. You don't. You need a good goalie who's hot. I mean, the better the goalie, the better, sure, your chances, I guess. But I mean, if Chris Osgood could win, 3 cups? Come on. Rory, you may be right there. That's a good point. 100%. That's a good point. Listen, the whole season for Monty is going to be proving himself. So I don't think there's at any point in this season that he can say, "Oh, I can relax a little bit." You can't relax. He's trying to prove himself. So yeah, you could be right. He'll struggle when he has to face the better teams, for sure. Habination, true. For guys like you, especially, I'm sure it's more of a challenge, and there's fun in the challenge. But as much as we disagree on things, you're working the system and you've moved up. So I can't argue with anything you're doing except the point I keep making about the moves. That's it. But you're working the system. BL says, Rick, keep an eye on a kid playing in Victoriaville, Gabriel Daig. The scouts say he is the best 16-year-old goalie to come along in the queue since Fleury. Yeah, listen, it's not for me to keep an eye on him. I hope the Habs are keeping an eye on them, and I would think they are, right? They know that they don't really have a number one goalie in their system. Maybe in Dobis, there might be one in Dobis. When they made that announcement, because they said something about this, Primo was there, so I don't think that they think that Primo's number one kind of guy anymore. So yeah, I would think they're looking at goalies big time. Yeah, what was it they had last year? Who was it they had as the guy overseeing all the goalies? I don't know if they replaced that guy, but I would imagine they did, and they're going to be up on that. Whether they get him or not, I mean, some things don't work out, but I think that they have to be looking for a future number one goalie to draft, right? But then again, listen, you could, if you're a good wheeler dealer, you can usually find a guy to do the job. I would rather have a guy like that we can develop and be, than to be taking your chance every few years to find somebody. Bob, Allen's history, because he's been around for a while, it says exactly that. If you overplay him, his game will break down. If he plays too many games in the season, his game breaks down. Allen should be 40 to 45 games. That's ideally, if you need him for a lot of games like that, that's his sweet spot, I think. You don't want to really go over that. So if Monty can come in and split games with him, that's great. Allen will be at his best, hopefully. Maybe what we're seeing right now with him the last few games is, he's stressed. He's played a lot of last year. He played a lot of goal. So, anyway, I like both goalies. I think both goalies can give you what you need. They're not Carey Price. That's without say. You don't have to say that. It's just obvious. Monty should be the starter. I like splitting starts. It makes them both a starter. I don't see the complaint. By them starting him again today, 2 in a row, it's a statement from the coaching staff, giving him confidence, showing confidence in him, and maybe a step in that direction where they're splitting starts from now on. Oh, Habitation, don't start breaking down players into I'm sorry, I'm not going to be good at that. You guys analyze better than I do, and you go into it deeper than I do, and I'm not. Yeah. Brad, I don't know that it's fair to say he's not an NHL goalie. What he isn't is he's not NHL ready yet. That's for sure. He's too young yet to call him a bust for that. But if things don't change in the next 2 seasons, then yeah, you're right. Bob, I maybe a number one on a bottom team. I don't think on a team that wants to be a contender, he's not a number one. And no, he won't be elite. I doubt it. And then maybe he'll surprise the hell out of us. I don't know. It's hard to tell with this kid. He just seems to keep getting better. So I don't know. You think that's a Yahoo issue with the penalty minute? No, I I gave them too much value. Penalty minutes. It's not a Yahoo for me, anyways. We're about to have a puck drop, by the way. Third period's about to start. Habitation. I saw that episode not long ago. And what you said underneath that is what's important. Having fun. That's what's important. We're underway. Third period. 2-1 Montreal. And they were shorthanded for like a second or two, and that's over. Armia's wrist shot went wide, and I don't know if it went wide or went out. They whistled it down, and Montreal had the puck right at the side of the net. Could have maybe made a play there, but got whistled down. Chicago on the draw, by the way. They cleared out over Montreal's line. Patrick Kane stops at the half wall, tries to make a pass, went off a skate. They still have it, though, at the blue line. Send it into the corner. Guy, the intended target missed. Kane sends it back the other way. They still have it. It was Domi. He loses it along the boards, but they hang on. No, as I'm about to say, they hang on to it. They lose it at the red line. It's against the boards. In Montreal's end, Gouli passed to his partner, Edmondson. He's got it, waiting for everybody to set up. He sends it off to the left. Suzuki dumps it, lobs it into the other corner. Caulfield tried to retrieve it. He didn't. Savard at the point. Cross ice to, I think, Suzuki. Suzuki shot. There was a save. Puck comes out. I'm trying to catch up here. Savard now with it in his own end, sends it over the line. Here comes Doc over the line, takes a hit, loses the puck, goes into the corner, and comes back up to the line to Savard. Same play. Sends it cross ice to the circle. Another shot. Soderblom makes the save. That was on Caulfield, too. He almost connected there. It's funny. That's 2 plays in a row was the same thing. Savard cross to. Anyway, almost that was closer the second time. Two minutes gone here now in the third. Galley coming in on the side. Oh, he falls and gives a backhand pass through the slot, but nothing happened with that. Montreal still with the puck, though. Nope, just lost it in the corner. Chicago coming out. Their pass didn't hit the target. Off the boards, he picks it up. They're over the line. Shot. Oh, it went through. Monty got a piece of it and it dribbled through, but nothing really dangerous. Montreal's got it now. They come over the line with it. Kovacevic. He sends it cross ice. No, he sends it to the goalie. Goalie passes it off. They send it up through the middle. Montreal. Oh, that was dangerous. Almost picked that off. Pizzetta. He fell. Anyways, behind the net, he falls again. Pizzetta and can't get the puck that way. Chicago sends it out off the glass, and there is a whistle for a reason. It went off the glass. I think. Did it go out? Okay, now they're showing the replay on the shot. What happened with the puck, though? What was the whistle for? All right, face-off is to the left of the goalie. Montreal won the draw. Shot from the point, didn't get through. Chicago got the puck. They send it out into Montreal's corner, and there is a call for icing. Okay, it was icing. Osgood was an elite goaltender. Don't kid yourself. You don't win 3 cups unless you're a good goalie. Look at the team he had in front of him. Just say Osgood wasn't a good goalie. I don't agree with the elite part, personally. That's me. Brad, I did not play for the Sudbury Wolves. How come it's always a different team people think I played for? I did not play hockey like that. I played outdoor hockey and a little bit of like old timer when I was like 35. Yeah, you got me mistaken for somebody else. I should know about goalkeeping? Are you saying I don't know what I'm talking about? Is that a nice way to just say, Rick, you don't know what you're talking about? It might be. And maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I leave that to you guys to figure out. How's that? We are trying to calculate. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4:20 into the third period. Awesome. I take my insults very well. Okay, I'm going to get to comments in a minute. Montreal is in the Chicago zone. They've got control. Shot from the point. I think Soderblom made the save. Rebound came out, and Chicago comes back over Montreal's line. Patrick, okay, no, that was a fast Afasaniu. I can say it well. I'm way behind now. Montreal behind their own net. I don't see who that is. Matheson? Taze is trying to. They're doing a dance. Matheson comes out, sends it off to the left. I don't know who that was. Slavkovsky? Yeah, it was Slavkovsky. Who's got it now? Where is it? Montreal back in their own end again. Gooley, long stretch pass, cross ice to Dvorak. He loses it after he crossed the line. Montreal picked it up in the neutral zone. They backed up into their own end and can't get the puck that way. Chicago comes back the other way. They dump it in. Who's got it? Shot from the point. Tipped and saved by Monty. Montreal got the puck coming out. Evans tried to dump it in, but it hit somebody. Oh, Slavkovsky just took a huge hit. He's on the ice. Hasn't gotten up. And they're all going at it. He's okay. He's getting up now. He flipped over. That was a big hit. Hopefully there's going to be a penalty on that. He shook up. They're going to take him out and check for concussion, that's for sure. So he'll go out for the protocol. I guarantee that. I don't know who was that did that. Rory, we can agree to disagree. That's no problem. Again, I didn't say he wasn't a good goalie. I think they're gonna take a look at him for concussion. The way he looked when he's going off doing that, yeah. He's okay, but not 100%, that's for sure. Was it Jason Dickinson who did that? Then they might be headhunting after this. We'll see. He's all shook up. It's not. I know Elvis. Did I miss anything? I was not a play-by-play. Can't you tell I was not a play-by-play guy for anybody? My play-by-play sucks. If I was, that's why I'm unemployed, because I wasn't very good at it. Rory, I know what you're saying about Monty. I agreed with you on that part. He hasn't played the better teams yet, really. I agree on that. We'll see how that goes, right? Yeah, Rory, you're putting too much worry there. I wouldn't worry yet. Who was the guy on our team dropped? I didn't see. BL Slav was not going to drop the gloves there. That's for sure. Oh, had a 5 on his. It was Pizzetta. Pizzetta was the guy right away in there. Something happened here. I was looking at the chat. I didn't even see any of this. I have no idea what just happened. Well, apparently Jack Guy's giving Dickinson the warning that he's going after him. Yeah, that's a good point the guy's making. It's a 2-1 game, Montreal. Jack Guy's got to be careful. You don't blow the game for them because you're trying to get back at the guy. It's a fine line. $12.50 to go in the third. 2-1 Montreal. Come on, boys. Go get an insurance goal. Caulfield over the line. Shot. High. He missed it went wide. Montreal still has it in there. Savard shot was kicked aside. They lost the puck to Chicago. They're going to get her out. Yep. Athanasiou over Montreal's line. Drop over to Johnson. That was King. Max Domi with a shot hit somebody. Kane in the corner with it up to the line. Back down around the net. Caulfield gets it. Gives it over to Suzuki. He dumps it in. They go for a change. Dak's still out there on the ice, though. Oh, he's almost stole the puck away. Oh, that's a penalty. Come on. How that was a penalty? The guy hit him after. Anyway. Helmet's off. You can't go cross-check somebody. Monty save. Hangs on. What was that? Freaking goddamn refs. Okay, sorry. Face off. Chicago won that. It's in Montreal's zone. Shot from the point. Hit somebody. Pizzetta hit. Then the defenseman says, I'll go bring it in there. Another shot. Hit people. Another shot. Hit somebody. Pizzetta picks it up. He gets pulled down. Chance here. They couldn't really handle the puck, the Chicago guys. So Montreal's got it. They flip it out. Icing. How's that? Yeah, it's an icing call against Chicago. Does Domi play for a different team every year? It's starting to seem like it. He played for 2 last year, and then in the offseason, Carolina dealt him to Chicago. He's in the final year of his contract, I believe. I think Domi's pretty happy there in Chicago. He's top line center, and he's playing well. Come on, you guys. Midway point of the period. 10 minutes left. I could be behind. Am I way behind? Someone tell me I'm way behind or I'm not. I didn't refresh. I could be. Anyways, this is what it is. I don't think I'm going to refresh now and go through all that. I've got. Well, you know where I was. How far behind am I? Am I behind you, BL? If it's crazy, I'll refresh at the next whistle. Okay, I'm going to refresh because we had a stoppage in play. Come on. Okay, here we go. How do I refresh? Where is it giving? It's not giving it to me. There it is. Okay, let me get the game. There it is. Good. The Canadiens version. There we are. Take that off. There we go. I refreshed. This is, if I was behind, I should be caught up, but I don't know. Commercial break still. So I went out on a commercial break and still I don't think I improved my situation. How is Domi top line center over Taves? I honestly, I don't know the answer to that. But he is. He's the first line center. Has he fallen off that much? I don't know. Well, if you looked at when I did the pregame show, so I did the preview, and look at the numbers. It used to be the opposite, right? Suzuki had more goals than Patrick Kane. He had more points than Jonathan Taves. And by the kind of comparisons that it used to be the opposite, right? We'd have the lower numbers. Now they do. So maybe they have fallen off like that. I don't know. Oh, well, there's the answer then, Harry. Harry's got the answer. He says, by the way, this is what he said. They never played Taves and Kane together. Hawks always wanted two solid scoring lines. So that's probably the answer. My audio is screwed up again? Hang on, I'll switch it. Hang on. Where are my settings? Audio. How's that? Audio back? I'm on my camera's audio then. Sorry, that's StreamYard. That's not me. So hopefully it's all good. It's a good camera. Should be a good sound. It happens every now and then. I don't know what's up with StreamYard with that, but I imagine that's why some people left. My audio was screwed up, which means I sound like the Peanuts, Charlie Brown. I sound like the teacher. Not anymore. Should be fine now. Was my audio screwed up or not? Anyways, I'm on the camera's audio. That's what it'll have to do for now. So we're at I'm at 8:55 left in the third. Am I still? Was my audio screwed up or not? If it wasn't, I'll go back. Hey, Ann, welcome in again. Good to see you. Well, how's the soccer goalie going to help us? So was my sound? You want me to go back? My sound was better before, and Rory was just pulling my leg. What's going on here, guys? 8 minutes to go here. Montreal had a couple of chances there, and I missed them. Chicago coming the other way. Montreal sends it back. Montreal trying to hold on here for a win. I'm sure they'd be happy if it was just 2-1. It's going to be fine. Nice to be seen? What do you mean by that? I see you. I don't really see you. I see your comment. You can't see the game because of blackout. I'm going to switch back to my other sound. It seems like I was fooled there, and you'll let me know if I'm good. There, I'm back. How's that? Am I looking okay? Someone let me know. Am I sound okay, or is it screwed up? I'm going to stick with this. 6:50 to go here. It's kind of back and forth at this point. I think Chicago would like to tie it up, obviously. So far, they're not able to make a push to do that. Oh, I think Pizzetta hit the post while I was looking down. Chicago come back again this way. They didn't get anything done with it, but they got possession in the Montreal zone, working around the outside. Montreal cleared it out, lobbed it into the neutral zone, but Chicago picked that up. They send it in again. Under 6 minutes to go. Oh, I'm not blacked out. No, I'm on NHL 66, not blacked out. Suzuki breakaway. Oh man, he tried to do like the shootout goal thing on the guy and it didn't work. Damn it. They still have possession. They're working it around. Nice pass. I think that was Suzuki. Nice pass to set up Kovacevic. He got the shot away, but no goal, obviously. Doc backhand from like almost like a wraparound try. Anyways, there's a whistle because I guess the goalie held on. I'm not sure why the whistle, but I think the goalie held on for it. And they're going to TV timeout. It's a 1-goal game. It's the last few minutes of the game, so they put their whistles in their pocket, I think. Are there any weekend games? I don't know what games are on. There are weekend games. I don't know, but I'd be doing. I'm going to be out all day tomorrow, but I'll set up the Saturday hockey talk. So probably either at 8 or 9. I'm not sure. But we're going to have Saturday hockey talk tomorrow because there's no game. And I think it's only this one and then one more time during the season that there's no game on Saturday. My dog's going to bark because there's dogs barking outside. Okay, Ray, enough now. Ray, no barking. Her friend outside. I recognize the bark. It's her friend. All right, so we're on a TV timeout. Last 6 minutes to go, or 5 anyway. And yeah, this fun game today. I mean, so Montreal's up 2-1. I hope they can hang on here and we don't go to overtime. Ray. Okay, is my sound screwed up again? Somebody tell me. Can you hear me? You know what? I'm just going to go back to the other sound and we're just going to go there. Oh, where am I? How's that? I'm back on that cam. Our microphone, I'm not changing it again. Whether it was right or not, we're good. It's not. It could be YouTube, but it's probably StreamYard having issues because it's happened a few times. 5 minutes to go. A little less now. 2-1 Montreal. Penalty call just happened. I'm not sure who. Gooley. High sticking. I didn't see it. The way the refs have been, it's probably bullshit. Oh no, that was ice. That's true. Okay, so it was a legit call, but it was on Dickinson, so they should have just waved it off. But yeah, you got to be responsible for your stick. What are you gonna do? All right. The penalty killers have been great so far. Let's hope they hold up. There's 4:40 to go. 2-1 game for Montreal. This would be a lousy way to. Well, they won't lose it if there's a goal, but I mean to go to overtime. Montreal clears it. 20 seconds gone. Okay, they're set up again. Chicago moving the puck around. Shot. Save Monty. Good save there. Nah, they tied it up. Damn it. Kane shot from the point, a little rebound on the side, and they scored. Anyway. It's tied up game 2-2. Oh, I'm gonna close my. I want to cough. I was gonna close my microphone. Wrong microphone. Taylor Radish. Got scored on by a Radish. So we got a tie game with 3:45 to go. Are we going to go to overtime, or is someone going to get it? Basically, next goal wins the game, more than likely. That goal's giving them a little bit of momentum going here. Another save by Monty and tight. So hopefully that doesn't change up what's going to happen here. Maybe this is where this trap game comes in play. Come on, guys. Let's go get one back. It's fifth goal of the season. Radish from Kane. Is that Ray, the barking that happened? That was Ray, yes. They sold you some bad RAM. You can exchange it, can't you? Two and a half minutes to go in the third. Tied up 2-2. In the Chicago zone. But what happened? They changed up? I don't know. Stolen by Caulfield. Over to Suzuki, to Caulfield. No shot. Savard, somebody keeps it in, thank God. Suzuki sends it to the half wall to Doc. So long. It comes out, though, the puck now. I don't know. You kind of. Why is Armia there? Like, really, if you're like under 2 minutes to go, you need a goal. Although it's tied, but so you don't want to give one up either. But why is Armia out there? A minute to go. Last minute of play in the third period. In Montreal zone. Montreal, they get it over the line, and we're going to have a whistle for something. It was in the neutral zone. Why the hell was the whistle? Don't know. Who scored for Montreal? I'm trying to remember now. Don't ask me. I'm the last guy you should ask, probably. Somebody answer that. Honestly, I don't remember at all. Wait, Edmondson got the first one. I don't remember who got the second one, but that's because I'm old and I'm stupid. $50 seconds here. 2-2 tie, so it looks like we're going to overtime. Kane's got it behind the net, swings around, goes again around. He centers it, but nothing comes of that. Gives Evans a little bit of gets taken away. But yeah, twice around, nobody touched him. 10 seconds left here in the third. We're going to go to overtime. Gallagher, what's the word I'm looking for? Valiant attempt to try to get the puck on net, but the whistle blew, or the thing went. So we're going to overtime. 3-on-3 overtime, which is usually really exciting, and I love the overtime 3-on-3. I just was hoping that they wouldn't have to go there. Oh, I see. That's how you got it. I bought all new parts for mine, so I didn't, and I didn't put it together myself so that it would be done right. And that's what I did. Chicago might be a strong 3-on-3 team. We'll see how it goes. 3-on-3 is fun to watch. I think Montreal can be strong there too, depending on who they put out to start with. We'll see. In the chat, who do you guys think is going to come out for Montreal? And if you want to give for Chicago, go ahead. Last overtime, it was a surprise. They had Matheson. I forget who the other two guys were. It wasn't who you'd think. I think Doc will be out there. Maybe Arbor, Doc. I don't know why Arbor. And Caulfield. How's that? That makes sense? No. Gooley, Gallagher, and Doc. That's what I see out there. I don't know. Galley's still not. He's hanging around the bench. No, it's Matheson, Caulfield. Wow, what did I see? Matheson and Caulfield. I think I had those two. Okay, so they did put Suzuki. All right, so I had 2 and 3, but I thought they would go with somebody else. Slavkovsky protocol passed it. He's on the bench. No concussion. That's good to see. Hey, little Max. What does KTO win mean? Well, we're underway. Chicago with possession. Nothing happening. I mean, just nothing. They're wasting time, Chicago. Long pass. I don't know who it is, but over the line. So Chicago in. Kane around the net. One hand on the stick. Doc on his ass. Gets the pass to his. Oh, it's over. Oh, hey, Gooley with a block, man. That I thought it was over there. Kane had this in the slot. They still have possession. Seth Jones with a shot wide. They still have it. Kane picks it up at the red line now. Pass over to, I think it's Seth Jones. Yep. Back to Kane. Nope. Sent it all the way down. Domi with it. Coming out. Nope. He drops it off for, I don't know who that is. Athanasiou. It gets poked away from him. Montreal's got it now. Suzuki. To Caulfield. Caulfield shot. Soderblom stopped it. Okay, here comes 2-on-1. Matheson defending. 3 on. No. Wide. That went wide, the wrist shot. Anyway, Monty made the save, apparently. Montreal with it. Just over the line now. Suzuki. Caulfield. Matheson. Someone got a stick on it. Just. Matheson. Beautiful play. Coming back and getting the puck away. Evans and Caulfield's wrist shot missed. I don't know what happened here. Honestly, I don't know. Back and forth, crazy. Too many men? Montreal going on the power play. Well, they had 5 guys in the air. Anyway, Montreal go on the power play. Timeout, I guess, by I don't know who took the timeout, but there's a timeout here. Putin is in the chat? What the hell are you talking about? Oh. Bye, little Max. Go fuck yourself. How's that? Sorry for swearing. Not Scabby. Yeah, it's a power play for Montreal here. Too many men for Chicago. 4-on-3 will be, I think. I think it'll be 4-on-3. Aiden, too many men on the ice for Chicago. They lost it to the Chicago off the draw. Seth Jones has it, wasting time. Suzuki takes it away, breaks down the ice. Over to Caulfield. Over to Monahan. Back to Caulfield. To Dak. To Caulfield. To Dak. To Caulfield. To Dak. To Suzuki. To Dak. To Caulfield. To Dak. To Suzuki. Shot. But there was a whistle. There was a whistle before he took the shot, so. Suzuki taking the draw here against Taves. They won the draw somehow. Dak with it to Caulfield. Back to Dak. or Doc, however you want to say it. I don't care. To Caulfield, back to Doc. Drops it for Caulfield. Caulfield goes to the point. Over to Monahan. Back to Caulfield. Back to Doc. They switch positions. Doc takes a shot. Saves Soderblom. 54 seconds left on the power play. 1:15 left in overtime. It's too many men, the penalty. Oh, who on the draw? Not clean. Okay. Anyways, it's dumped into the Habs end. So here come the Habs back the other way. Monahan breaking it on the left, goes behind the net. Up to the point. Back to Doc at the other point. Doc. Suzuki. Oh, to Monahan. Monahan missed the pass. Back to Doc at the point. Over to Suzuki. Stick hit that. Suzuki still out there. Dak didn't handle the pass well. Doc back to the line. Suzuki shot, hit somebody, came back. He keeps it in. Caulfield has it. 19 seconds. They're back now at 4-4 because the guy came back out. Doc still has it in there. Come on. 5 seconds. We're going to go to a shootout. Yeah, we're going to a shootout. Dak scored. Brad, where did you see Dak score? No power play quarterback. It's a problem. Well, Dak is supposed to be the power play quarterback right now on that first unit. They need Swoboda. Right. But why did you say Dak scores? Where did you see that from? I appreciate not announcing a goal that doesn't happen. All right, so who's going to come out for the shootout for Montreal, you think? Caulfield, Suzuki, and well, maybe Dak comes out first. What do you think? Doc out first? Doc, Caulfield, Suzuki. 1, 2, 3. Monty's first shootout this year. Marty St. Louis does not look, not that he's mad, but he looks, I don't know. He looks fed up with this for some, I don't know, just weird. Aiden, you might get there. We'll see how it goes. I mean, maybe they'll put him out. I don't think so, but Taves goes first. Scores. Kind of does a Suzuki out there. They're up 1 so far in the shootout. Caulfield. He goes wide. Scores! He does very similar to Taves, except when he gets in front of the goalie. Then it was different. But he did almost exactly what Taves did. The stick handling and everything. And he puts it through the guy's legs, I think. Kane's up next. And he saves it. Yeah, Monty. Puts the leg out and saves it. That's probably what he's upset about. Yeah, I get it. He's not happy, obviously. Nick's up. Yeah! Beautiful, patient, just unbelievable goal. Wow. Nick Suzuki's amazing in the shootout as well. Goes wide, does this. Oh, he did it again. He did the same thing a few weeks ago. Wow. On a penalty shot, he did it. That's right. Athanasiou, he scores, so that's tied up now. Damn it. All right. If Montreal scores here, we win. Through the legs, man. He didn't close his legs. Kirby Dach. Doc, whatever. Come on, Kirby. Scores! He wins it! Wow! You can't write that any better, man. Kirby Dach scores and wins it in shootout. Wow! Awesome. You know what? He got the game winner. I'm sure he had money up on the board for this. He gets his money. What a way to win this. Awesome. Beautiful. And then he goes, I like that. Awesome. Can't remember the last time Habs did that? Well, like that. That was just, you couldn't write it better. Enough winning? Never enough winning. Matt just texted me. Let's see what Matt said. What a way to end this game. So Suzuki, Monahan, Doc with the 3 stars. Matt says, Kirby Doc says I can't, you bastards. This is what happens when you give up on me. Yeah, well, he made a typing error. Beautiful. I'm sure. You think he's happy, Doc? What a way to do it. Give a finger to the team that traded you. So you wonder who's rated 15th in the draft. Listen, it's 21 games in. Enjoy the wins and stop counting the points like that. My God. Season's going to be over and you're going to go, oh, I was wrong and I didn't enjoy the season. Hey, Sammy. You were on the bus? Awesome. Well, thank you, Anne. I thought I was kind of choppy, but I appreciate that. Just what a beautiful game. I'll say I was wrong. Didn't turn out to be a trap. It was close, but I think the trap part of I thought it might be a trap game. The refs with their lousy calls or missing calls. Matt caught the OT. I'll answer him after. Yeah, that was a fun game. That was a really fun game to watch. Listen, before anybody leaves, because I'm going to leave soon, give a thumbs up on the way out. I really appreciate that. And if it's not for me, give a thumbs up for the Habs win. Awesome. And yeah, this was a really fun game. I got to go because I got to walk the dog. It's a really weird time, and I got to get these things done. What's the next game? Let me take a look when the next game is. Tomorrow night, Saturday Hockey Talk. So please look for that. Next game is Tuesday. They're at home to San Jose. And then they go on the road. Then they go on their first Western swing after that game. They'll be in Calgary on Thursday and Edmonton on Saturday. So that's our schedule for next week. I'm working on a video as we speak and on a poem. And yeah, so look out for that. That'll be out in the next few days. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I want to thank everybody for being here. It was a lot of fun. This was a really a lot of fun to do this game today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did. If you want me to stay another 10 minutes, put a thumbs up in the chat. I'll wait and I'll stay another 10 minutes. We can talk. And then I got to get going. Well, we'll stay the 10 minutes anyway. As a matter of fact, I got one more. I got one more of these. We'll do that when this is done. We're gone. How's that? So, what do you guys think of this game? Let me know what you thought in the chat here, and how do you think this is going to affect them for the whole season? You think this is setting them into a playoff spot, and they'll stick there? And what do you guys think? Yes, I guess that's a good point there, Huzu. If there's any Americans in the chat, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I didn't really say that yet for this as people are dropping off. On your way out, please give a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, stick around. I'll answer anything you guys want to throw at me if I can. And then we'll be off for the a nice early, you get the rest of the night. And it's a Friday night. And it's not even 5. Brad, if you did tell me so, awesome. I appreciate that you did and that you were right. And I'm glad you were right. Lucas, yeah, another good game. He made some really good saves and, probably kept them in the game to get to this point, right? Good to see the top line scored. Well, they put up, I had the wrong order of it, but I should have thought about that Dak would come in third. I don't know, maybe I did say it, in case that turns out like this and he wins it, and he did. So just awesome to see. I'm sure Coach Marty, his whatever was pissing him off with the refs, I'm sure this made up for it. I'm going to just turn out my cheap lights so it doesn't burn out. Oh, why do I have this in my... Let me just turn... let me just get rid of this game and get it off my head. Where is it? There it is. Bye. No, that's not bye. There we go. Awesome. I can take the headphones off, and I'm good. That's a lot better. Monty should play the next game. I don't think that'll happen, but I don't necessarily disagree with you. And, I'm sure he was in there today because of the good performance the last game and he won. So it's a possibility they go with Monty for a few games until he loses or something like that. Absolutely. Welcome in. I don't know if I've seen you in or not, but I see you all the time. I want to say I see you all the time on Twitter. I think it's you anyway. Yeah, it was a good win today. It was a good win. These guys just never give up anyway. So, and the refs worked against them a little bit. So, well, Ann, I'm glad I can educate you. You know what they say, you learn something new every day. Hope Slav is good to go next game. Did he get any ice time after the hit? I didn't notice, Lucas. But you're right. There could still be some, with a possible concussion, even though he passed protocol, he could wake up tomorrow with a headache, and so this is still not settled. But you're right. Hopefully he's fine, and he has no problems tomorrow. Harry says he didn't get any ice time. But he came back in the that's right, in the overtime. So I'm not surprised he didn't get any ice time. Stan the man. Well, I think starting Monty today, that kind of is going to give Allen a good rest. So I wouldn't worry unless there's an injury thing, and maybe they want to give him a little extra time. I kind of do expect Allen for next game. Did anyone get hurt the last 3 games? I don't think so. Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't write this any better, you know. And they don't give up. That's the one thing, the beautiful thing about this team, and with Coach Marty, that he's instilled that never say die. Under Dom, the first goal was scored by Chicago. That would have been it. Game would have been over. Bring back the Expos. Nah, nothing I can do about that, and I don't think they're coming back. Hey, Mike Conley, how you doing? Game was fixed. I guess you're a Chicago fan. Game was not fixed. Really, because if the game was fixed, you guys would have won. If you look at how the refs I think the refs were a bit unfair to the Habs. So if you want to look at it that way, but no, it's not fixed. And yeah, Bob Cannon's question is valid. How was it fixed? And if it was, how do you know? Where's your information come from? Because you said it was. Oh well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Brad had his dog fixed. Is that okay? And there are people that are not Habs fans. Of course, there are people that are not Habs fans. They're welcome here. Oh, well, Mike Conley, pal, hey, pal. You know what I have the power to do here? I have the power to do this. That's what I have the power to do. Mike Conley is not a Habs fan. Seems like a bit of an asshole, and he's now blocked for 5 minutes. So we won't see Mike Conley coming back because I don't think I'll be here in 5 minutes. Did I just ban? No, I didn't just ban him. I gave him a 5-minute timeout. I don't ban people or time them out because they're not Habs fans. Fans from other fan bases are always welcome here. Asshole fans from other fan bases are not. That's the rule here. Always has been and always will be. Not been. Such power, Ann? Such power right in my hand. I just say you got to be a real idiot to go into somebody's live stream and then try to be like that. I mean, you're an idiot. So idiots get tossed. And by the way, absolutely, we've got, I'd say, a good 4 regular Leafs fans that come in and regularly come in, and they're fine, and we don't have any problems with them. They're valued subscribers and regular people here. So if I have no problem with Leafs fans being here, then I don't have a problem with any fans. As a matter of fact, I encourage that here, by the way, just so you know. I encourage other people from other fan bases because the conversations are good. But if you're an asshole, there's no conversation to have. There you go. So any question you guys want to come up with that's not you don't have to be aggressive and challenging like that. I'm ready to answer. I am definitely not like Superman, but I don't have a favorite superhero. I'm not into superheroes, to be very honest with you. I'm not into that stuff or those movies or whatever. It doesn't do it for me. All right. Anything else? I mean, I'm talked out as far as you want me to talk about stuff. I'm talked out. I got nothing. So if you ask me questions, I will answer. Still like to know how the game was fixed. But I tossed him, so you're not gonna find out. He's explaining it to his mom in the basement. That's what he's doing. He went, Ma, where's my dinner? I can't believe they tossed me out and then that. That's what he's doing right now. Well, he's upset about the too many men call. It's not on us. How many calls did they miss against the Habs? I mean, They missed a few penalties for Chicago. So, anyways, if he's that upset to come and challenge me like that, that's his problem, and I don't really want him here. That's just the way it is. I think because it's I do have the right to say that. I let everybody in, but I don't let y'all stay if you're going to be like that, right? I think that's fair. And did you know the game was on? Maybe you didn't know the game was on at 2. I don't know that everybody did. I kind of made it pretty clear that there was a game on at 2, but Stan, man, you're in Toronto. Well, yeah, you're not gonna see much else if you don't, yeah, do that. Do you understand the French? You can turn the sound down and listen to something else, either me or radio or something. Refs were soft on the whistle on both teams. I don't disagree totally with that, so I won't argue it at all. But there were some missed calls all around. But if he's mad at the one in overtime, I mean, it's a clear penalty. So they will call penalties in overtime when they have no choice. And something like that, you got no choice. The game started at 1 there. Why is that? You guys don't. Yeah, you're like Chicago. That's right. You're in the same. Yeah, Chicago, it was 1 o'clock Chicago time, 2 o'clock our time. Well, Stan the man, then yeah, you should definitely get RDS because my French isn't great, but I can watch it in French and know what's going on mostly. It's the color commentary sometimes and the other stuff. The actual play by play, I can, I don't have a problem with that. So yeah, might as well get RDS because I'm not sure on the weekend. I think on the weekend it's TVR, but during the week, all the games are on RDS and TSN too. Unless there's a game that Rogers wants Sportsnet to have, then they give it to them. But other than that, that is how it works. So this is last call for questions because I'm almost done. So last call for alcohol. It's motel time. It's time to take your girl and head to the motel. Stand the Man, that's where I watch them Saturday on City TV. Yeah, I think all the Saturday games this year are on City TV. CBC's not getting any of them. I went through the whole year and they're all City TV. So no CBC Saturday games for the Habs from what I can see out there. So yeah. And you can also, if anybody says, well, I can't get City TV, but you got Prime Video. Prime Video, as far as I know, because on mine it does, carries City TV's feed of like they have City TV, so you can watch the game there. And Prime Video is starting to show games so on Saturday, so maybe you can get them there too. Hey Brad, thanks for being here. Have a good night. Hey Bob, as always, thanks for being here. I'll get it better next time. Keep your stick on the ice, buddy. Yeah, on that note, I think I'm going to take off too. I got a dog to walk and got unwind. It's been since I woke up. Literally, I woke up at what time? I got out of bed at 6:30. So since 6:30, I've been on this kind of the game, and now yeah, it's a long day. So last call for any questions, and then I'm out. Boom, Bob. I'll get you next time, Bob. Don't worry. My voice is getting a little raw, so I don't really want to do it right now. Good evenings. It's still only evening. It's not even night yet, Stan. Yeah, have a great rest of the evening and night. It's Friday. Good start to the weekend, and I'm gonna be here tomorrow night for Saturday Hockey Talk, so we can have another conversation. And well, I'll have a laugh and have a good chat and pass a little bit of Saturday away. A rare Saturday in the hockey season that the Habs don't play. All right. I'm going to call it a night. Please give a thumbs up on your way out. There's 22 people in the chat. Cole Caulfield's number, so awesome. Give a thumbs up on your way out. I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you next time. Keep your stick on the ice. And if she, at least let her find you handy if she don't find you handsome. Ciao, everybody.